Merry Christmas! 6th annual Christmas special.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My name is Eric.
I'm Jason. And also, happy alternate holiday that you may or may not be celebrating.
I think it's fairly well established what we celebrate and what we tolerate.
We tolerate.
We have done
Yeah,
a
that's true.
Christmas special for 6 years. It's called a Christmas special.
Well, it's because we're
Celebrating Christmas.
Christmassy dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
You're wearing your red.
I am.
I'm wearing my green.
Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some white on me, too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. No, we tolerate all other whatever holiday beliefs you believe in
Sure.
and your celebrations. We just don't participate or acknowledge. That's not true.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we don't care. What if it involves getting presents for other people
That's right.
and trying to make the most out of
Bad weather.
bad weather and terrible relatives and dealing with the crushing throng of dealing with the crushing thong.
Now, see, now you're just getting confused with you're actually reading off your Christmas wish list.
I would like to get crushed in a thong.
Oh, I thought you wanted a thong that, like, manhandled your junk. Like some sort of sadomasochistic.
Only if thong is the name of an Asian lady who is manhandling my junk.
It could be. If you pay her well enough, you can name her whatever.
It is on the top of my Christmas list this year that I get my junk manhandled.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, woman handled.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, that...
As long as we are coming out with our Christian beliefs,
Yeah.
let us go ahead and not be tolerant of other sexualities or lifestyles.
What would Jesus do?
He would fuck a woman.
Duh.
That's what God says.
That's right. Yeah. You gotta listen to your pa. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
So did you get everything you wanted for Christmas? Or have you?
We haven't celebrated Christmas
It's not
yet.
Christmas yet?
No,
Okay, I was going to
it's,
say, because I haven't got anything
so
I
it's
wanted.
still like a day away. Yeah.
Actually, I did get a Christmas present
Oh,
that was pretty awesome.
yeah.
My mother gave me my
Mother.
present early.
Who?
She got me my first ever actual drawing table.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a glass top adjustable drawing table.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Where's that set up in your basement?
It's set up in our dining room, actually.
Oh.
I put it together all by myself like a real man. Yeah, so I haven't drawn anything on it yet. I've just kind of been standing there looking at it.
Right.
And then I'll go sit in the recliner in front of the TV.
And draw there.
And draw there.
Right. That's a way to make your mother feel like she is investing wisely in your future.
Well, I'm going to. I'm just, I'm pacing myself. I just put it together yesterday. So
Oh, okay. All right. So
it's not like I've had it for a week or anything.
right. It's the holidays. You don't need that.
Plus, that room is cold. It's not insulated. It's
Right.
an add-on. It used to be our back porch, and like the dudes that like put the room on the addition, they just. I don't think they used insulation, or if they did, they used like origami paper
Right.
or something. So,
I
it's
would,
really cold in
I
there.
would enjoy that.
Yeah, it's nice in the summer.
Right.
Of course, it gets a little warm in the summer. I
Right.
guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't enjoy that. I like it cold. I'm a fan of cold.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I do. I truly do.
Yeah.
I just hate the snow that comes with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If it could just be cold and never snow, I would be perfect.
Well, you should come over and we'll do a drawing night in my cold room.
All right.
See my drawing table.
Is there going to be anyone else there? Because usually that's what happens when I go to your house.
There'll be a cat and a dog.
All right.
I promise.
I can deal with that.
Okay.
I can deal with that.
And possibly my mother in the next room cutting coupons and listening to Johnny Cash.
I can also deal with that. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So, yeah. I haven't not really received anything for Christmas yet. I got a fruit basket,
Hey?
which was kind of disappointing this year.
Who got you the fruit basket?
My landlord. He gives us all a fruit basket every year.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I've never had a landlord do that for me.
It's just it's a thing he does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing he does, but my mom goes and buys them and picks them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he pays for them.
But he pays for it, yeah. But this year I just got a basket with apples and oranges, and while I love an orange, and I do love an apple, previous years I've had like bunches of grapes, and I've had some pears, and like a little more variety in my fruit basket.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a slow crop year, maybe.
Could be. I don't know. Yeah.
Too much sun or something.
And unfortunately, at this point in time, I can't actually eat oranges right now.
Oh?
Yeah, I fucked up my tongue something bad. And everything is pain.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Water, it hurts, and it tastes weird. And just anything above bread is just excruciating to try to eat.
Jeez, how'd you do that? Did you have a particularly intense session with Thong, the Asian stripper?
You see, when I get together with Thong,
you never know what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, but there are some rules, and my tongue shall never touch her body.
Okay.
So it was not from that, no. No, I think I just burned a layer off of my tongue from eating just really hot pizza.
Right, yeah, that happens.
Yeah. And it is taking a couple of days to heal.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. But yeah, now, I mean, maybe there's just something else wrong with me, but water shouldn't taste like warm milk, right?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, alright. Maybe I should, check that out. I guess, I don't know.
Maybe Google that and see what that means. You have syphilis 5.
That is the best syphilis to get.
It is, yeah. Yeah, don't trust those even-numbered syphilis.
Nope. Yeah. I believe that is the one that will kill you the fastest.
5?
And I am looking forward to that.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
So what are we reviewing? We didn't read anything. We're watching it. Well, we kind of watched something.
We kind of watched something. We were talking about doing this holiday episode as we have done for the last 6 years.
You mean this Christmas episode?
Christmas.
That's
yes. Right. But again, we have done a Christmas episode for 6 years in a row now.
Crazy.
Yeah. That means we've been doing this podcast for almost 6 years.
I didn't even know the internet's been around for 6 years.
Oh yeah. It's a crazy, crazy thing out there. So we were talking about it, trying to figure out what we were going to do, and I looked back upon previous Christmas specials, and we've actually only ever reviewed 2 things in the past 6 years.
And those were with travesties? Or no, one of them.
One of them was.
Yeah,
one of them was.
The other one was actually pretty awesome.
The other one is pretty great, yeah. We did the Star Wars Holiday special, which was
awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You love Star Wars?
Best movie of the trilogy.
Yeah. I mean,
Quadrilogy.
You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong if you are even the mildest casual fan of a Star Wars.
Right.
Holiday special it up.
Or if you're not familiar with Star Wars, but you and your family celebrate Life Day.
Great stepping stone into the Star Wars mythology.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the first appearance of B. Arthur in the Star Wars universe.
Right, and Harvey Korman.
And the last.
And then we watched that piece of shit Rare Exports.
Ugh. I don't think that was even in English.
No, it wasn't. It was just hard to get through.
What? Why would they make a Christmas movie not in English?
Right?
America invented Christmas.
Right?
Jesus was born here in Indiana.
Yep.
Lafayette, Indy.
Yes, that makes sense.
2 miles away from Axl Rose's home.
That totally makes sense. Maybe he was born in Axl Rose's home.
What?
Maybe what I'm saying is that Axl Rose is Jesus.
Oh, and yeah, when he was born, Mary Magdalene said, "This sweet child of mine."
Yep.
Yeah.
And a legend was born.
Axl Rose.
Yes.
Yeah.
AKA Jesus.
Yes.
Well, where do we go now?
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. But we sort of watched something.
We did. Well, we did watch something.
Yeah.
It's not the focus of this.
It's not necessarily to review it.
Right, but we just wanted to watch something Christmassy.
Yeah.
And, when I think of Christmas, I always associate with it Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the second Batman movie? Christmas
Second Batman movie. I'm currently playing the newest Batman game that is set on Christmas.
See?
There's a very good Frank Miller Batman Christmas story from years past.
Really?
Yeah. I believe even pre-Dark Knight.
What?
Yeah.
Like he wrote it and drew it?
I would think so. Or at least he drew it.
I don't remember that.
Maybe Denny O'Neil wrote it. It was in that nice leather-bound Frank Miller Batman collection.
Yeah, okay. Cool. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like a little bonus thing.
Yeah. But, we decided to watch a couple of episodes of the Batman animated series.
What an awesome series.
Seriously, though?
Isn't it? Possibly. Yeah. I mean, I always forget about that when I'm thinking of my favorite incarnation of Batman. I usually go with the Adam West Batman because it's so much fun.
Right.
But that might be the best incarnation of Batman.
It's a really good one. I know that I have my favorites.
Oh.
And it is actually my favorite incarnation of Batman is from Batman Brave and the Bold.
The cartoon?
The cartoon,
Okay.
yeah. That is, I love a well-adjusted Batman. And that is the most well-adjusted Batman that there is, second only to the Adam West.
Yeah. I mean, that's arguable, though, because, he seems well-adjusted, but when you really get down to it, when you see, how much OCD that Batman has...
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's pretty odd.
And, I've seen in a couple of episodes of the 66 show recently, and, they mention once that his parents are dead.
Oh, really?
Just once ever, I think, in the first episode, and just in passing.
Great.
And never again. At least the Batman Brave and the Bold has a little bit of that dark pathos kind of thing, but it's really overshadowed by just the fun of everything else and the awesome guest stars.
Yeah, and Ambush Bug.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that is... I've only seen the handful of episodes me and you have watched together,
right.
But it is a great show. It is great.
So that is my favorite incarnation of Batman, but I think the Bruce Timm Batman animated series from the 90s is probably the best Batman that has ever been shown on any kind of non-comic medium.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we watched 2 different Christmas specials. You said one of them was the second episode ever?
It's the second episode on the DVD.
Okay.
I don't know exactly when it aired, but you can definitely tell that it's early.
Right.
Because it's called Christmas with the Joker. And, you can, at least I can tell, because, it has been more than a few years since I've seen, any of the original Batman series stuff.
Right.
But I've heard Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill do the voices in, recent stuff, like the Batman video games, and,
right.
I think they've even done in, some of the direct-to-DVD movies. But you can tell that they're still figuring out the voices,
right? Yeah,
because it's just
the delivery and all that.
Just off a little bit.
It was definitely cool, but
oh yeah,
then we watched the episode that was, what, years later?
I would say about 5-6 years after that first one, where they completely revamped the look and feel of the entire show and all of the characters, and it is a massive difference. Yeah,
I don't know. Like, I've got probably more nostalgia for the early ones because that's when I was watching them on TV. But I mean, the newer episodes, like the new episode we watched that had, like, it was called
Holiday Nights. With a K.
Because it's clever.
Right, yeah.
But it looked amazing. Like, the design is great. All the characters. Like, the Joker looks... I mean, they just did some little things, like his eyes are black instead of white.
Right.
Just little things that...
They streamlined it.
Yeah. It really pops.
And, because they did the first 3 seasons, like, in 1992. And those all aired, like, at once or whatever, and I think there was like 85 episodes, something like that. And, it's definitely got its own style and its own flavor, and there's definitely a reason why it's, to this day, has still endured.
Oh, yeah.
But, it has like that sort of 1940s Fleischer kind of feel.
Definitely. Yeah, like with the trains and everything.
Oh, yeah, very Art Deco and somewhat inspired by the Tim Burton movies, but definitely doing its own,
like when they went to the toy store, the old abandoned toy factory, it looked like a Tim Burton prop or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the facade of the building.
Right, it's got a giant clown head on the side of the building.
Right.
And not like a painting. It is like a part of, the architecture.
Yeah, and it looks exactly like it. I mean, it's not lifted from a specific scene in a Tim Burton movie, but it could have
feels like it, right? Yeah. But like I said, I haven't seen either of these shows in a long time. And yeah, so they did the revamp of it, the new Batman and Robin Adventures or whatever it was called. And, they completely redesigned everything and just streamlined the entire look. They, and really just went for, like, it's still like the Bruce Timm style, but like there's a little bit of extra Kirby and Mike Mignola in there.
I can definitely see the Mignola for sure. Yeah, because a lot of like, just the way they do shadows and things like that.
Right.
Like, there's a Mignola influence for sure.
And I remember at the time when that show started, a friend of mine just hated it, just absolutely hated it. The revamp.
Huh.
Because he was like, well, they just ruined everything. The other was, so great, and Harvey Bullock doesn't have a face anymore, that kind of thing. And I kind of love the revamp of it.
I think they're both awesome.
Oh, they're both great. Yeah,
I definitely think the hugest character difference for me is I like the younger Robin a lot more.
Right.
The Robin in the older episodes is just kind of lame.
Yeah, and then again, that was only I think that was his first appearance.
Oh yeah,
in the show entirely. So also clearly not fleshed out or anything like that.
Right.
And he was also not really a huge part of that incarnation of the show.
I was kind of surprised when he showed up actually in the one we watched tonight.
Right.
Because I watched it like about 3 years ago. I had a roommate who was 5 years old. And we watched a lot of...
That's right, I let you borrow the set. Yeah.
I think I watched the whole season with him. I don't even remember a lot of Robin in there.
Oh, yeah, he was, I think, throughout the entire run, maybe 10 episodes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, just not a huge part of it. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until they revamped it that they, brought in the Tim Drake version of Robin. And graduated Dick Grayson into Nightwing.
Yeah.
Complete with mullet.
Oh, that's even cooler.
Which I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see him in the holiday nights.
Rocking his mullet.
Yeah. But we did get a Batgirl.
Yeah.
That's always cool.
Harley Quinn,
Poison Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
See, the first one was, the first one was just the Joker, and then the second one was all these other villains.
Yeah, it was kind of like almost like a two-parter or something.
It was an anthology.
Because
3 parts, 3 different stories.
Oh, that's right, because the Clayface was part of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Little short vignettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy one is probably my favorite, just because the design work with like the montages and everything.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was really cool.
It was just a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
You know, because, it's just two girls, single and crazy, and just out on the night, just living it up by kidnapping and brainwashing Bruce Wayne and using his money to go on a shopping spree.
Didn't that happen on an episode of Two Broke Girls recently?
Maybe. I don't listen to that show.
That's right. You wait for the DVDs.
I don't listen to that show.
You just watch it.
Yes.
Oh, I missed out on that joke for a second. Oh, man. Yeah. Batman's cool. I like Batman.
Batman's great. I don't know what everyone's problem with Batman is.
Yeah, why are we the only two people in the world that like Batman?
Right?
Yeah. People. He's a cool character.
Get it together.
Yeah. I think it's just that we're hipper than most.
I would say so.
Like, we knew about Batman before anybody else.
Right.
I mean, obviously. 'Cause
Before it was cool, definitely.
it's not cool yet.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's out there reading their Flaming Carrots and Veggie Dog Saturns. They should be reading fucking Batman.
Fuck yeah, they should. I mean, if there's any goal that I have in life, it is to just spread the word of Batman.
It's a cool character.
Yeah. Just get it together, people.
Right.
Do yourself a favor this Christmas. And go experience some Batman.
Yeah.
I think you'll love it.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. We don't want to give any spoilers, but
No.
he's got a rich past and
Yeah.
history, and there's a lot of stuff.
Rich. Because he's a...
You know, I did notice when Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy sort of had him mind controlled, and they were having him buy hats and shoes for him.
Right.
He just signed his name Bruce every time he used the charge card.
You know, when you go and use your card or whatever, you can just pretty much scroll whatever the fuck you want.
Oh yeah,
and nobody pays attention.
Nobody's ever matched it to the back of my
Nope.
card or whatever.
Occasionally, before I sign the slip, they'll look to see that it's signed.
Yeah.
But they won't.
Right.
Like,
they're like, okay, I'm out of legal trouble now.
Yeah. Yep. I've got a friend who actually, when he goes to Speedway or whatever, because he uses his card and they have the little digital, card reader that you sign, and he'll sign his name as Batman.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So he's trying to spread the word too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, there's a handful of others out there like us.
Oh yeah.
We are small but strong and growing.
You sounds like you're describing Thong there too. She's kind of small.
She is super small,
but she's pretty strong.
I mean,
She can pin.
I don't like to talk about it, but I mean,
When she does those leg scissors around your neck.
right. I mean, I am in a neck brace and my arm is in a cast right now.
Right.
And it's because of Thong.
Well, she only did the neck thing. The arm was because you jerked off so much.
No, yeah.
Thinking about your experience with it. But still, that's a testament to her.
Right. Yeah.
Her power.
But if I was to complain about my arm hurting or anything like that, she would beat me.
Right. Yeah, she doesn't listen to the show, right?
No.
Nobody
yeah.
does.
No. Yeah. That's why we haven't been able to get that word out about Batman.
You're right.
Nobody's listening.
This is his major stumbling block. But the creators of Batman, was his name Bill Finger?
Bill Finger, yeah, and Jerry Robinson, yep.
They need to promote the show, like it on Tumblr or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
You hit us up on Pinterest.
Right, yeah. Buy some of our used underwear on Etsy.
Right, yeah.
Do whatever.
Yeah, come on, Bill.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dick Sprang.
I love that name.
That's a great name.
That guy.
And you know what? A fine artist.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, so stylistic.
Oh, yeah.
He would never be like, is that Dick Sprang or Neil Adams?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's totally Dick Sprang.
There's an episode of Batman that is in that later season, where it's another like vignette kind of thing where they have like 4 different stories going on,
Right.
and they're all in the different styles of like different Batman artists,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's one that is definitely
Really? Dick Spring?
a Dick Spring look to it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a great episode too. I would have actually shown you that if it had anything to do with Christmas.
Right. But since it was Hanukkah related, we're like, when would we watch that? Is that in June? When is
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's when you light the candles.
Right.
Yeah.
it's on one of the solstices.
Right. Yeah.
See, I know a lot about Germans.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So 2 fun and very different Batman.
Yeah, they were both great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one was written by Paul Dini, so that was pretty cool.
He's awesome.
Yeah. And yeah.
And the first one was written by Mrs. Butterworth's husband, Kent Butterworth.
Kent, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you know? Okay. Today my coworker and I were discussing this on the drive home, because a friend of his wants him to design a t-shirt, because for whatever reason, and like his friend's wife's nickname is Aunt Jemima.
Oh.
And so like my coworker, was like doing some research on old Aunt Jemima logos and products and whatever, and just was appalled at the racism.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right. But his first thoughts, which honestly, when he told me that he was doing this, my first thought as well was that, well, that's just the bottle that's shaped like a lady.
Really?
It's not.
No, that was Mrs. Butterworth.
That's Mrs. Butterworth. Yeah.
Yeah. How could you confuse that?
Not a syrup aficionado.
I'm gonna call Thong and have her.
Please don't. Please,
have her
please don't.
reprimand you.
Please don't. Please don't. I need to heal. I need to heal.
Okay.
I have to spend Christmas with my parents.
That's
Say I cannot answer any more questions.
You don't want those labia-shaped burn stains on your forehead.
I do not.
So how did she become known as Aunt Jemima?
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, he kind of told me, but it's just it just sounds like just horrible drunk people talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
It's-
That happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I did think that the Aunt Jemima syrup was the one that was shaped like a lady.
Weird.
And apparently it is not. It is Mrs. Butterworth.
Well, they're both ladies who are known for their syrup production.
right. I mean, how dare these major corporations have 2 lady-based syrups?
I know, right?
Right.
Like Log Cabin, that's fine.
Yep. Or any of your other fine independent syrups.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you look at rice. There is Uncle Ben's, but there isn't Mr. Tom's.
Right.
It's just Uncle Ben
Right, yeah.
or Minute Rice.
Right.
Completely
It's
distinguishable.
hard to confuse those two.
Exactly.
I wonder if Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth were like part of the same sewing circle, like they were buddies, and one of them was like, Jemima, I'm doing really well with this maple syrup. This is, you got to dip your toe in this, because that's how things spread like that.
I'm guessing they were not in the same circles.
What was it?
Well, first of all, apparently the original name for Aunt Jemima, her product anyway, was called Slave in a Box.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
That's not like a. You're not confusing that with a Justin Timberlake skit from Saturday Night Live?
No, that's Stick in a Box.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you're thinking of 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like, I can't even, pretend to be in character for that.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. And apparently also if you were to do a Google image search for Aunt Jemima, you will find a lot of just white dudes in blackface pretending to be Aunt Jemima.
Like, from, the 40s? Or
No.
From, last year?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my gosh. Like at Halloween parties?
Probably.
Or just being assholes?
Yes.
Wow.
The answer to both of those is yes.
You know, I was disappointed when I recently, I'd say in the last year, noticed that the Mrs. Buttersworth bottles are now plastic.
Huh?
When I was a kid, they were glass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because we used to rinse them out and use them, you know.
Oh, sure. I would drink out of a lady.
Heck yeah.
I often do, Thong.
Right. That's
I just can't put my tongue on her.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah. There's a funnel involved.
Yeah.
And a crazy straw.
Yeah.
At the same time. From separate orifices.
Yep. It's horrifying, but I love her.
It's her specialty.
Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman's pretty cool.
Batman is pretty great. So yeah, I mean, it was just, it was fun to watch these again.
Yeah. I'm glad, because I hadn't seen, I don't know if I'm sure I've seen one of the newer episodes, but
Right.
I don't remember. It's been, I'm sure, a dozen years.
Yeah. I know you are a guest on the Viewmasters whenever we have a break between seasons or whatever, and we've watched more than a few of the animated movies.
One of the movies, right.
And I know we watched Return of the Joker, so that was a fairly newish one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
And that was post that season of Batman. So
It's good stuff. Do you think the guy that does the Robin's voice is the actual kid? 'Cause he kind of sounds like it.
for the little kid version of Robin,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess yeah. Either
totally.
that or he's a girl,
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
because sometimes that happens.
Right.
Yeah, that,
Sometimes they hire girls
sometimes they hire girls. It's crazy.
to do things other than
Cook or clean
funnel-related
or
sex
funneling
or syrup
right,
products.
right,
Bizarre.
or just beating, just lots of beating, just a lot of abuse.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, occasionally a girl will do something other than any of those things.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, I
It's a
guess.
progressive world.
Right, I mean, yeah,
Maybe she also beats people for money.
probably, I would
I
imagine.
mean, I don't think you could just make a living doing a
No,
man's job.
no, that would be absurd.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to have some syrup on the side.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Women. They're just... Why do they exist, right?
Oh. To make syrup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because neither of us are going to make syrup.
Yeah.
That's a one shot.
You don't see Mr. Buttersworth syrup.
Fuck no, you don't.
Uncle Jemima? No.
No. Men make rice. Women make
Right.
syrup.
Together, we feed the world.
Yes.
You ever put syrup on rice?
No.
That's pretty good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's
Are
kinda-
you in character at this moment as you're saying this?
No. It's like a dessert version of Chinese food. Like, did you know how Chinese restaurants? That's the one thing they can't do is make a good dessert.
Right.
Well, if you bring your own bottle of Aunt Jemima, you're gonna do all right. It's pretty good.
Please tell me you're just in your
I've
gutter
never-
trash character.
I've never tried.
Okay,
this.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. Because that sounds awful.
It does, but now that I'm thinking about it,
Well,
I might
like
actually try that.
there was a long time ago where my parents, my mom especially, I think she was trying really hard to get me to just lose a lot of weight, and so she would just start feeding me crap like rice cakes, which are just basically coasters.
Right.
And in order to make them better, she would allow me to put like a little bit of syrup on them,
Right.
but it did not help
Right.
because rice cakes are fucking awful.
The only time I've ever enjoyed one was with peanut butter, but you're not a big peanut butter fan.
Oh, it depends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's pretty much where it lies for me.
Really? See, I don't like the jelly. I'm a peanut butter and honey kind of guy.
I like honey.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and honey is fine too. But like I don't like candy made out of peanut butter, or like peanut butter cookies.
yeah,
or, yeah. Just straight up PB&J for me. That's it. That is as far as my peanut butter love goes.
Now, when you do that, what's your percentage? Like, if you're putting, like, the amount of peanut butter per sandwich versus the amount of jelly?
Right.
Like, is it like a 50-50?
No, it is more like 70-30.
70 peanut butter?
Jelly.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I do 90 peanut butter, 10 jelly.
Cannot do that.
Yeah.
I like the fruity.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just too sugary otherwise for me.
It's a little sugary, but it also depends on the jelly you get. So you can get sugar-free jelly.
It's true.
Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll put like what I do actually like to do is I like to get a jar of like strawberry preserves. And what I will do is I will take some bananas and cut them up.
Mm-hmm.
And I will layer a line of peanut butter down.
Right.
And I will adhere the bananas to the peanut butter.
Nice.
And then on the other side of the bread, I will put the jelly. And then have a peanut butter, strawberry, banana jelly sandwich.
You ever grilled it?
I have actually tried once to grill a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it was a giant mistake.
Oh, milk and mess.
Yeah.
I made one for my mom last week, actually.
Huh?
She asked me, she was like, will you make me a peanut butter sandwich? I was like, sure. She's like, will you grill it? I was like, all right. So it came out lovely, she said.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it was just an awful experience when I tried it, so I would probably never try it again.
And I think the trick is low heat for a short amount of time.
Yeah. But I'm not a good cook.
You put it on full blast and you went and watched Apocalypse Now. And
Right, yeah. The director's cut, right? Yeah.
Right.
With the 20-minute long plantation scene and the 30-minute long Playboy scene, yeah.
The Playboys? Yeah. Was that in the hotel room or what?
No, they go to the USO show and the one guy tries to rape like 3 of the Playboy playmates. And
Did we watch that?
oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't remember. Huh. Yeah.
Christmas.
So, what else is up other than Mr. Holiday's season here?
I don't know. I'm just working, trying to stay alive, I guess.
Right.
Mostly because I don't want to be that guy that kills himself.
Not at Christmas, at least. So played out.
Yeah, not at Christmas. Yeah.
Do it on Groundhog's Day, and no one will be expecting that.
It's true.
Other than, unless you play Bill Murray's character from the Groundhog Day movie, because he tried like 20 times during that movie to kill himself.
There's a lot of debate on that movie about the span of time that that movie takes place in. And some people say it takes place over thousands of years.
I was thinking years.
Yeah.
But I was thinking maybe like 5 years.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
I did see, I actually watched that at the Neon showed that movie at the theater. There's a theater here in town called the Neon for those of you that are out of town. If anyone made it past peanut butter and jelly talk.
Till then? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So like, well, this Jemima versus Mrs. Butterworth thing debate is fascinating. How can it top this?
I think they left after the first mention of Thong.
Or Jesus or actually. Right, yeah. But, the Neon showed it, and they had some, like, I don't know, film school historian or whatever there, and he kind of introduced it and kind of talked about it and gave, like, some weird fun facts about it. And I just remember one of them was, whenever they were writing the film, they were thinking of how dark they wanted to go with it.
Right.
Because they said it'd be really easy to, like, have, like, a really, like, dark comedy out of that script.
Yeah.
But, they decided against it, and I think for the better.
Right.
I mean, like, I'd be totally interested in seeing, like, someone, at least, you know how sometimes people will re-edit a trailer with music? Yeah. I would love to see a re-edited Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, horror film, or like, just psychological,
Right. There's a, Eric Powell, the creator of The Goon, a couple months ago, did a one-page comic. It was a deleted scene from Groundhog's Day,
right.
In which, he basically, the Bill Murray character has, been continuously torturing Ned Ryerson over the course of like 500 days.
That's awesome. Oh man, I'll have to look for that. Eric Powell's great.
He is.
What an awesome guy. I'd say as far as like, because he's got his toes sort of in the film
A little
genre.
bit. Trying to get that Goon movie made.
And he's got his comics. I think one of the other few people in the world who are really talented in both of those areas. I was just reading an article about Mr. Shia LaBeouf. I guess he's got a new film out. That he co-wrote with Dan Close. Is that right? I skimmed the article.
That's
I saw both their names.
I mean, that is the gist of it.
What a douchebag!
Look, yeah, he is.
I remember like a year or two ago, you told me he put out a comic and it was like $8 for like a regular mini comic or something.
I think he put out a couple though, but yeah, he was selling them for just absurd amounts of money for.
I was like, that's kind of douchey, but maybe he just has no idea.
Right.
But like, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like maybe, I don't know if you know more about it than I do, if you want to quickly explain for the listener who might not know.
So first of all, there's a comic creator by the name of Dan Klaus who created things like Ghost World, and that's probably the most well-known one.
Right, 8 Ball,
and Art School Confidential, and then just a ton of great comics.
Right.
And so I guess he a couple years ago wrote and drew like a short comic called Justin M. Diamano Film Critic or something like that.
Right.
And it's just like this bitter comic strip about just a bitter film reviewer.
Right.
And so then I guess like a year ago or something like that, Shia LaBeouf released a short film that he sent to like a couple of festivals, and like it got some acclaim. And then it appeared on like this website, and it's called like howardklauser.com or something like that. And I guess up until like last week, no one had noticed that it's pretty much the exact same thing.
Right.
Apparently there are like speeches in his short film that are lifted directly from the dialogue in the comic. Yeah. And nowhere, like anywhere, did he credit any kind of influence to Dan Klaus.
Even though he's been on record saying he's a fan.
Right, yeah.
So it's not like, a mistake.
He fucking ripped off Dan Klaus.
Right. That's pretty ballsy.
Yeah. And also without permission on top of it all.
Oh, right.
And so he got caught doing that. And then he apologized for it on Twitter. And apparently his apology is also plagiarized.
He Googled an apology and copied and pasted it.
Yep. Pretty much, word for word.
That's pretty...
Shia LaBeouf, our nation's finest actor.
Right. And until this morning when I read that article on the internet, I've always thought his last name was Boof.
Right.
I thought his name was Shia Boof.
Right.
Until today.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is a LaBeouf.
And Boof is so much cooler of a last name. Wasn't that like Teen Wolf's girlfriend's name? Boof?
Boof, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So now he's not even as cool as Teen Wolf's girlfriend.
Nope. He's just a dick.
Yeah.
Just an egomaniacal dick. And I guess he just sort of drives around in the real world and like just tries to get into fights with people.
To like build up his Hollywood.
I guess, who knows. But yeah, what a fucking douchebag that guy is. Right. And I never had a problem with him. Like as an actor. I've enjoyed movies he's been in.
I would say he was exactly in the middle there where unless he had that weird name, there's no way I would ever remember any part of his name.
Right.
Because I didn't love him or hate him.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less about him.
Well, I mean, I've seen, some terrible movies that he's been in, but he's been fine in them.
Right.
Like Transformers and Indiana Jones and, he's, anything I've ever seen him, I've enjoyed the movie and, I've never said that, well, except for that guy was awful.
Yeah. Right.
It was just he's there and he's doing fine.
He's serviceable.
He is doing fine.
Yeah.
But apparently he is also just a major thieving dickbag.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Booth.
It is weird that I haven't seen anywhere, at least, that like Dan Klaus hasn't said anything about this whole shindig yet.
I saw a comment by him. He said he's like, I just heard about it this morning. He's like I've never even seen any of this guy's movies that I know of, and he's like so I'm not associated with him at all. And he's like I'm currently looking into my legal options.
Okay, right.
So he's thinking about suing him.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Go Dan Klaus.
Yeah. Yeah, he could use some extra. He could use some of that Transformer money.
Sure.
Yeah. Him and John Turturro will be the only two people I respect with some Transformer money. I mean, other than Michael Bay.
Right. Yeah. But you're just talking about the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like the Japanese guys that created Transformers, you were fine with them, right?
Oh, yeah. I've even got Transformer money from working at Mavericks.
Right.
Sold a lot of those things.
Some, I mean, you got nothing against Bob Budansky, do you?
I don't know who that is.
That's the guy who wrote some of those early Transformers comics from Marvel.
I have nothing against Bill Sienkiewicz.
Bill Sienkiewicz did some covers.
Yeah.
Jim Lee did some covers.
Yeah.
Simon Furman, he's a guy.
He's a writer, right?
Yeah.
Old and new.
Old and new, yeah. He's still doing it. You don't have nothing against Chris Ryall?
Oh, I do hate Chris Ryall.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't even know who that is.
He's the editor-in-chief of IDW, who publishes Transformer comics.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
IDW's pretty swell.
They are pretty swell.
Yeah. So aren't you proud of me for knowing something that happened in the world?
Yeah, I'm super shocked. Super shocked.
Yeah. It's pretty weird. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia the Beef.
Shia the Beef. So I kind of want to see his little movie now.
Yeah, I kind of want to too, but at the same time, I kind of don't.
Yeah.
I know he's in the next Lars von Trier movie.
Oh.
Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniac?
Yeah.
Huh.
Should be a thing.
Who's Lars von Trier?
Lars von Trier, he's a director.
I know the name.
He's directed Antichrist with Willem Dafoe.
I know you're doing that.
Melancholia with Kirsten Dunst. And Nymphomaniac with Shia LaBeouf.
And The Muppets Take Manhattan.
And The Muppets Take Manhattan.
That was it.
I believe he's a Danish director, something like that. He makes a lot of avant-garde type films.
Like
apparently is pro-Hitler.
That sounds pretty avant-garde to use, like, crullers and donuts as your cast.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I like the kind with the fruit.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I like the long johns, they call them.
Oh, yeah.
Icing on top.
Those aren't Danishes, though. Those are just donuts. Yeah.
Well, I like donuts better.
Speaking of Long Johns, he told me recently that our local donut shop here has bacon maple donuts.
Yes.
I am seriously considering going there tomorrow morning and getting one to take to my boss. Because just like a couple days ago, just out of nowhere, he just started talking about bacon stuff. And found an entire website devoted to just different things done with bacon.
Right.
And I mentioned to him the bacon maple donut, which is actually a famous type of donut from a shop in Portland, Oregon, called Voodoo Donuts. And I guess that has made its way down here to Dayton.
Yeah, Stan the man over there on
Stan the man, yeah. So I'm thinking about doing that, just to give him a bacon maple donut.
Yeah.
I myself will not try that because I like bacon, but there are just certain things I will not put bacon on.
Well, hopefully they have them when you're in, because that place is kind of small, and they have like 40 different donuts that they sell,
right?
But they only ever have like a dozen different ones on display,
right?
So yeah, hopefully you time it good.
I would say 5:30 in the morning. They've got to have some if they have any at all, right?
Because I went at like 5:30 at night,
right?
When I got, and they had them
there.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows indeed.
Not I.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you want to take a break in this episode or not at all, or...
I don't care. We drank all the whiskey already.
Yeah, we have.
So
yeah.
There's no reason to leave.
Sure, alright. So then, I wanna do something that, I don't know if it'll be fun for anyone.
Is Thong here?
Sadly, she is not. She is coming. I told her
that's
no earlier than 11.
That didn't even make sense because it's always fun for her.
Right, yeah.
Right,
That too, yeah. And I mean, at the beginning it's fun for me.
Well, yeah.
And then it just spirals downward.
Right. That sounds like most sexual experiences.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So I don't think this will be fun for the listener. I don't think it'll be fun for us. But
So business as usual.
business as usual. But yeah, as the listener might know, I order my comics through a mail order service.
Oh yeah.
I get a box once a month full of the previous month's comics up to that week's comics. And today is the day that I got my comics
Delivery
in.
day.
Delivery day.
And it's not even Wednesday.
It's not. It's Thursday. Because they ship them out on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Because comics come out on Wednesdays.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's even cooler.
Yeah.
Because, I thought I missed New Comic Day, but here it is, New Comic Day.
It's New Comic Day.
Right.
For me. And for a Joe G.
Yeah.
I believe he got his first shipment of comics today from the mail order service.
He's a recent convert.
He is a recent convert. I am spreading the disease.
Just like Thong
Anthrax.
does.
And Thong, yeah.
Well, this will be a vicarious thrill for me because I haven't bought a new comic in months.
Right. And so I thought, because every time the comics come, I'm like, it's like Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, every month I get Christmas.
That's pretty cool.
And so today I get my comic shipment, and it's almost Christmas.
See? Look at the way that overlaps.
Yeah. So I thought, let's open my box of comics.
Yeah.
Let's look at my comics.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And I mean,
Do we have music for this?
oh, I can put some in. Imagine there's music playing right now.
Hey, I love this song.
I will attempt to put music if I remember.
Okay.
So
He's pulling out his shiv.
I've got my shiv. I am going to stab you first.
Okay.
Because
It's Christmas. You don't want me to grab your comics and run.
I know.
If you
I don't want
lame
that.
me- If you lame me, I won't be able to get out of here.
Exactly. And when Thong shows up, you're going to be in trouble.
She loves a bloody hole.
Yeah. Uh-huh. She... I'm pretty sure that if I wound you, she will attack you first.
Really?
Because she always goes for the wounded animal first.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
Christmas for me too.
Yeah.
I just only hope I'm still alive to experience it.
I hope so too. Because everyone should. At least
Right.
once.
Yeah.
So this is also kind of a thing for you because when was the last time you unpacked a comic box?
Oh man. In July.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you want the honors?
No. I might cut myself. I've had some nice tea.
A Long Island iced tea?
It's more like a Nashville, Tennessee iced tea. It's got $6 a pint whiskey inside of it.
Hell yeah, it does. Old Dan Tucker.
Where is Old Dan Tucker from? You know, is it Tennessee?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe Kentucky. I don't look at the labels.
I bet it's not.
I just look at the price.
Right. Yeah. And
The price is right.
That's the label you look at.
Yeah. So I have.
You want me to sit this chair?
Ooh, that would be great. So we can not knock over everything. Perfect.
Yeah, look at that. I didn't even kill anybody.
Yeah. And I'm putting away the knife, so I won't be killing anyone either.
I actually brought my knife too.
Oh, why?
I just thought we might kill off somebody.
Oh, okay.
I
I mean, it is the season. It's time to kill a hobo. Alrighty, so I got the packing, which is weird.
Is that not usual?
No, this is usual. It's just, it's weird.
It's like
it's weird, right?
It's like a silver styrofoam, shrink wrapped styrofoam.
Kinda. It's like little couches.
Kind of looks like a Walmart bag. I think it is a Walmart bag. Over a.
Oh, well, it could be. Could very well be.
That's weird.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Instapack.
Ooh.
Yes. So, alright, here we go. We've got the thick-ass comic bag.
Wow, look at all those new comics.
Look at them.
This is like Christmas. You've been a good boy.
I have been a very good boy. I deserve these.
Yeah.
So, I apologize for the tape ripping
Oh,
sound.
is that not a good song for the radio?
Yeah. It's not a good sound for life.
Right. I don't mind it.
Yeah, they just overdo it on the tape here.
Right.
It's, like, I don't know what type of bag they're using, but it is like a comically oversized comic bag
Right.
that they have taped the excesses to itself.
Oh, it's probably like a Life magazine comic bag or something.
Right. But it's holding right now, I would guesstimate, at least 40 comics.
Right. Which we will soon read to you word for word, panel by panel, in character. So make sure you stay tuned.
I mean, we might need to do counts on this. I mean, I do have the order form.
All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was always my favorite part.
Yeah.
Making sure it was all there.
All right.
Because Diamond Comics, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I think maybe like twice in the last 5 years they got our order right. like, and that is, I swear that
Like,
is not an
completely.
exaggeration. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, they would get like our order right. It would be, our stuff.
Right.
But there'd be like 4 copies of Green Arrow missing, or we'd have like no copies of X-Men, but we'd have like 50 extra copies of like,
Glamour Puss.
21 down or something. Yeah.
Alright, so I got my order form there. Ooh, I got some freebies.
Oh, they do freebies.
I got a Marvel Now previews thingy.
See, they're trying to entice you to buy more.
Yeah, I don't need that.
No.
Got just a backing board.
Yeah, you can always use that. You can draw on
Yeah.
that.
So do you wanna take a stack here? And,
Sure.
we'll go through them. Maybe, yeah. There you go.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna read passages or? What?
No. We'll just we'll see what I got here.
Okay.
So I got a Velvet number 2 by Ed Brubaker, Steve Epting. Yeah. I've not yet read issue number 1.
I'm not even familiar with Velvet.
Just started last month.
Makes sense.
It's like a spy type story.
Yeah, okay.
And, yeah. So I mean, do we want to take turns here?
Oh,
or-
it doesn't matter.
All right.
How about we do like 5 at a time?
All right. So then next on my pile here is Hero Bear and the Kid number 5, The Inheritance. I remember like 12 years ago this book first came out,
Yeah.
and like I was buying it, but like I was never able to find like the last couple of issues, and then like a couple of months ago they just started reprinting them with like new material in it and whatever.
Did they ever, do they still do the blue light and pencil background thing? Or did
It's got some of that in there, yeah.
Because I mean, like,
Oh yeah, it's definitely got that.
when I first saw Hero Bear and the Kid, I thought it was kind of gimmicky with the blue line thing,
Right.
but it just kind of fit the style and the story.
I think it's awesome. I loved it from the jump. So
I've never really sat down and read any of it. I've just kind of flipped through and read
right,
parts of it, but it seems like a cool book.
I enjoyed it back then, and I was always sort of wondering whatever happened to that dude, And I know for a while he did Billy Batson and the Power of Shazam, but he only lost like 4 issues on that, and so like it was just always upsetting that he never really did more. So I was super stoked when they announced that he was doing more Hero Bear and the Kid.
What's he been doing?
I think he works for Disney, so probably just storyboarding, design, stuff like that.
That's cool.
I remember like when the first issue came out, my girlfriend at the time owned a comic shop, and man, I wish I hadn't fucked that relationship up. Anyway, so like the first issue came out, and like I bought it, and I loved it, and like I called her, and I was like, man, there's this new comic that just came out. It's called Hero Bear and the Kid. I think you'd love it, And she was like, that's so weird, because the guy who makes that comic just came into my store.
Wow. Is he from Renee?
He was, no, he was just traveling,
Okay.
and he just happened to stop in at
Wow.
the first local comic shop that he found.
That is crazy.
And, like, he talked up the book, and she was talking to him, and I guess he had, like, a whole bunch of, stuffed hero bears in his trunk, and, like, he gave her a bunch.
Wow. That's awesome.
So, yeah, Mike Kunkel seems like a good guy. Yeah, so then I've got RoboCop Last Stand, number 5.
That's the end of that series.
No, there are 3 more issues left. Yeah. This is the comic adaptation of Frank Miller's original script for RoboCop 3.
And if that's not worth reading, what is?
Exactly. I've got Astor City number 7.
With your Alex Ross cover?
Alex Ross cover, which I think that is the only thing that he does in that book.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly okay with that. And then, speaking of our friend, we got
Thong?
a Batman number
Thong
26.
number
No, yeah, Batman number 26. Part of a year-long storyline that I wish wasn't still going on.
Is it, is it still Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo?
Yep. So, I mean, I know it's going to be a good read, and I know it's going to be pretty to look at, but god damn it, they need to shorten up those fucking storylines. Alright.
Is that, oh, that's your vote?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really tell you much about most of these because I don't read them.
I can fill in whatever I can.
You got your Mark Waid Daredevil here.
Yeah. That is soon to be ending.
Oh,
Yeah, and then relaunched with a new number 1 by the exact same creative team.
That's what I love about Marvel.
Marvel's pretty great.
FF. Is this the last Fraction issue?
No. He already left that book, but there are only 2 more issues left.
This looks awesome. I love a Mike Allred upgrade.
Mike Allred is just great in general.
I was in the business of getting more tattoos that way. That would be a good choice. Oh, sweet.
Well, maybe when you get a new job, that can be your reward to yourself.
What? My backup plan has always been to live under a bridge with a sign that says, "Need help getting drunk." Harley Quinn number 1. This is a new series.
Yeah. The Zero issue came out last month, which I haven't read, but that Zero issue had a lot of controversy about it.
I heard about that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that Shia LaBeouf wrote. Right?
Yep. Uh-huh. But it actually seems like it's going to be a fun series. So, and then I like Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. So
Yeah, they're good.
yeah.
That's cool. Pretty Deadly.
Yes.
I've heard of this one.
It's by Kelly Sue DeConnick and Emma Rios.
Oh, this is one that had a little hubbub in the first issue.
It also did, as a store manager apparently thought it was so terrible that he ripped up a copy in front of a bunch of customers. And then Image decided that, well, that guy is not going to be buying any more of our comics.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Of any Image comics?
Well, at least just that one.
Just
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That's cool.
But whatever, yeah.
Fuck
It's
that.
it's like a weird Western type of comic.
You should have done that in the privacy of his own.
Yep.
Uh,
Because you know what? He's running a business.
right. Or sort of.
You know, he's allowed to dislike the comic, but keep it to himself. Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's weird. I mean, like, I can understand if he bought a chili dog and was like, oh, this chili dog's terrible. But it's
Right.
like, this is the product that he sells.
Right, exactly.
To people who are fans of it.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Revival, number 16, that's still going on.
That is still going strong. Yeah.
Rural, that's a word you don't see.
Rural.
Rural Noir by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton.
That is a mush-mouthy tagline.
I would pay $100 to have Frank Miller read that tagline.
That is a rural noir.
Alright.
Alright.
My first one.
So, we're back to our friend Batman again. Got Batman Black and White, number 4.
That's cool.
It's got a pretty nifty cover by Amanda Connor.
Okay, I almost thought that was Mike Zeck.
It's a very Mike Zeck-ish kind of thing, but yeah. It's very stark. I don't think I've ever seen Amanda Connor draw like this before.
Yeah, she's usually got a more like cartoony style.
Yeah, this is a pretty sweet cover.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's lots of short stories about that Batman guy.
I love that Batman guy.
He's pretty great.
Especially in the short stories.
Oh yeah.
I don't want those 26-issue Great Blue.
It's wearing down. It is wearing me down. We got a Shaolin Cowboy, number 3. Jeff Darrow and his crazy craziness, doing his crazy thing.
Have you been reading this new series yet?
I have. I read the first issue at least.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just a Shaolin Cowboy. I mean, it's just fun and just awesome to look at.
It's very pretty.
Oh, yeah. I love a Jeff Darrow. Then we got a Satellite Sam by Matt Fraction and Howard Shakin. It's got a woman's butt with a tattoo of Saturn on it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You should write Veggie Dog right above that tattoo.
Okay.
No. Don't ruin the intrinsic value.
So that's a thing I'm reading.
Yeah.
Actually, I've only read the first issue so far, but I enjoy it. It's like it's a mystery kind of thing based around the early days of television.
Yeah.
Lots of sex and violence.
Those are good things.
Yeah. They got a brand new series, a new number 1, called Dead Body Road.
Dead Body Road.
Yeah, by Justin Jordan and Matteo Scalera. Pretty much bought. Justin Jordan wrote the Luther Strode books.
Oh, yeah.
And Matteo Scalera is just an awesome fucking artist. And, it's just, I'm on board, no matter what.
Oh, that's cool. It looks awesome.
Yeah, so it's a crime comic.
It's an image book.
Image, yeah.
Image is just awesome. These last few years.
Alright, what do you got there?
And you stuck me with shit pile. I got Uncanny Avengers.
Yeah?
By Rick Remender and Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been enjoying that book. It's fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Brian Azzarello, Cliff Chang. Did Cliff Chang draw this one?
No, Goran Suzuka.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's, I think I think he's in the regular rotation.
Yeah. It seems like a puzzling artist.
Yeah. Yeah, right, yeah.
Another Daredevil. There's more Daredevil.
Yay, double shipping.
This one's Persona.
Yeah. He's great. Did he not do the other one?
No, somebody else. It was Rodriguez.
It just says Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Okay. Javier, I would guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Herschel.
Sure, Herschel Rodriguez.
All New X-Men by Bendis and Brandon Peterson.
I would guess so. Yeah. That's too bad. I think so. Yes.
Oh, it's awesome.
Like a Kevin Nolan, and I've been enjoying the Bendis X-Men books, but man, do I not like a Brandon Peterson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I knew he was doing a thing, but I miss Stuart Immonen already.
And lastly, Avengers Assemble.
Sweet. That's a fun book. It's honestly, I think it's one of the best written superhero team books that I've read in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. By Kelly Sue DeConnick as well.
Yeah, okay. So she's busy? She's been busy.
Oh, yeah.
Does this book get ripped up at comic shops around the world?
Not that I know of.
No? That's
Yeah.
good.
Probably because it's got the Avengers in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure somebody has, though. Alrighty. So, I've got Uncanny X-Men, another Bendis book, with, it's apparently an Inhumanity tie-in, whatever that means.
So is this one. Avengers.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, again, the X-Men Bendis books have been really fun. I've been enjoying them, except for that fucking crossover, which was just kind of pointless.
You know, that last line could probably be said every year about any Marvel major title. Like, it's really serious except for this crossover.
Right, yep. Oh, yeah. Even 7 years ago when, Civil War was going on or whatever the fuck they had doing, and it was just, all my favorite Marvel books were just, completely uninvolved.
Right.
You know?
Daredevil.
Yeah. That was probably the main one that I could point to that's just stayed outside of everything and was doing its own thing and was great. And then, then they give it its own crossover and, I dropped the book. Let's see. We got Army of Darkness versus Hack Slash with a Ben Templesmith cover.
Nice.
I think Tim Seeley wrote it, and I don't know who drew it, and this book is actually not for me.
Oh. It's a gift.
It is a gift for a friend of mine who loves Hack Slash.
Yeah.
And also Army of Darkness.
Well, there you go.
Right.
You can't go wrong.
Nope. And then I got issue number 4, final issue of the Rocketeer and Spirit crossover. So,
Who did that cover?
that's a good question. It is apparently the subscription cover.
Ooh. It's a cool looking cover.
Um,
Don't you agree, audience? This is a great cover. Sorry. You should be here, it's your fault.
The light is very low, my eyesight is bad, and they wrote it sideways.
So fuck it.
But it is by Chris Samnee.
Okay, he's great.
Yeah.
You gave me a Superman comic recently. Was that a double? Or did you just...
No, yeah, I just gave it to you.
There was a Chris Samnee drawn story in there that was probably... Which is, oddly enough, it was my favorite story in there.
Right.
Like, there's a Jeff Lemire, whatever story. And it was alright.
Right.
But the Chris Samnee art was just... He's great.
He is super great, yeah. I love his art.
Is that five?
Yeah.
I think I've got way more than you. So
Alright.
Okay, here's some non-Marvel.
Alright.
Black Science.
Yeah.
That's cool looking. It's very pulpy looking cover.
Right.
Sci-fi pulp.
It's a brand new series, just started. I think the second issue actually just came out this past week.
This is also by Matteo Scalera.
Yep. And written by Rick Remender.
Wow. Those are both busy guys.
Yeah.
I've seen both their names before here in your show.
Yeah, you have.
That is cool art.
Oh, yeah, it's super nice. I'm looking forward to that one. It was described as Conan with bongs.
Bongs?
So, yeah.
Wow.
So, you know.
I'm in. Kurt Dens.
Possibly future gutter trash pick, I would say.
Wow, yeah.
This is at least until as many as the trade
Can
comes
we
out.
have Bongzilla as the music bit episode?
We can do whatever we want.
New Deadpool issue?
It's the annual.
Oh, okay.
Written by Ben Acker and Ben Blacker, who are the creators of the Thrilling Adventure Time podcast.
Oh, cool.
And drawn by Doc Shaner, who is awesome. Yeah.
Dr. Shaner.
It was also the last Deadpool thing that I'm ever buying.
Another FF.
Yeah.
Allred's and Fraction.
What issue is that? 14.
Yeah, there's a Lee Allred listed.
Yeah. That is Mike Allred's brother, and he is writing. He took over for Matt Fraction.
Really? That's like a family reunion here.
Yeah.
Laura Allred's coloring it.
It is full of Allreds.
And is that final? No, there's one more.
Yeah.
Hawkeye. We got LA Woman.
Sweet! Love a Hawkeye.
Another Matt Fraction.
Another Matt Fraction book. Best book Melrose Publishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Powers Bureau. New story arc.
Yeah.
That's a cool cover too. Michael Omen is awesome.
He is pretty great. Alrighty. I'll give you a few more of these back.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got The Max.
What?
Maximized.
What?
That is, IDW is reprinting the Max series with touched up artwork by Sam Keith.
Wow.
And all new painted covers.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure I already own most of these, but I'm getting them anyway.
Right.
And no, this is actually issue number 2.
Nice. Yeah, Sam Keith's great.
He is. I wish I would enjoy something that he did, but I buy every single thing he does. Then we got Fearless Dawn, Jurassic Jungle Boogie Nights.
I always liked the art in that book, but I never read it.
Yeah, I think it's a real fun comic, and the art is super great.
Some cheesecakey kind of...
Very cheesecakey, very detailed, but cartoony, and just fun and awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, and Steve Mannion, I really like that guy.
Did you write it and draw it?
Yes. And he's just doing his own thing. He has like Kickstarters to publish new issues, and he's just, this is what he does, and God bless him for doing it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
We got Uncanny by Andy Diggle, sort of a crime comic from Dynamite. Yeah.
Sweet.
And then we got All New X-Men by Bendis and Peterson.
So does that come out 2 times a month?
Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes it's like, this came out like the last week of last month.
Right.
And,
It just ships.
yeah. But a lot of these books, especially the Marvel, come out twice a month, and it's evil. It is kind of evil. But yeah, it's got Cyclops making out with Lady Wolverine on the cover. Because everybody wants a Wolverine they can fuck.
Well, of course. Even Wolverine, probably.
Yeah. And then I've got another Avengers Assemble with Kelly Sue DeConnick and Warren Ellis writing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I've got another issue of Revival, so that one must have doubled up too.
Yeah. And also some of these, they were probably late from previous orders or something. Yeah.
Another issue of Pretty Deadly, which, that art is great.
Yeah. See, the thing with, a lot of these, especially the Image books, I wait until, there's maybe 5 or 6 issues before I start reading them.
Right. So you gotta hope they're good.
Right, yeah.
Another Uncanny Avengers.
Yeah.
Looks like Wolverine with... Or no, that's the female Wolverine. With bone claws?
No, that's Rogue.
Oh, she's got bone claws now?
Well, because she probably absorbed Wolverine, because that's what she does.
She can actually do that?
Oh, yeah.
I thought she could just use their power. I didn't know they would actually grow claws and stuff.
Well, that's part of his power. Part of his power, sir.
5 Ghosts.
Yeah. It's a fun, pulpy kind of comic about a guy who can channel the ghosts of 5 fictional characters.
Huh.
And then use their different abilities and powers.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool.
And the aforementioned Goon.
The final issue,
What?
sort of. It is the final regularly published issue. From now on, it is just going to be series of miniseries, sort of the Hellboy method.
Oh, that's cool. Sweet.
I love the Goon.
I haven't read enough Goon. I've read maybe less than a dozen issues, but every one is good.
Right. You should remedy that. Yeah.
That's all for my stack.
Alright, I still got a little bit here, and we got our good friend again, the Batman.
Nice.
66. The comic based on the Adam West version of Batman.
Such a great idea.
Oh yeah.
I totally support that.
I do too. I want to completely support it, because it is a digital first comic, and then they put it out in print, and for so far the entire run I've been buying both, until they raised the price of the digital comic last week.
Did the price of pixels go up recently?
I guess so. It must have. Yeah. So that's upsetting. So I'm from now on only going to be getting the printed book. And I hope that is enough to sustain it, because I do actually love this book so much. It's the only fun book DC is publishing.
I believe it.
Yeah. And again, we've already established we love the Adam West Batman. And thank God they're allowed to do stuff with him now. So then I got Black Science number 2. Recommender, Mateo Scalera, blah blah blah.
That's pretty.
Mind Management,
Yeah.
number 17. Another The Maximized. This one's issue number 1.
So it's sort of like reminiscent of the original cover.
Oh yeah, it's like a recreation,
Yeah.
just painted, fully painted.
That's pretty awesome. And did they recolor it, I guess?
Yeah, the interiors are recolored, and I think he has actually gone through and redrawn certain aspects of it too. Yeah, he's a busybody, that Sam Keith. Yeah. And then finally, the last book in the stack, Trillium, number 5.
Jeff Lemire.
Jeff Lemire sci-fi comic. Yeah,
That looks great. It's like a love story, sci-fi story.
yeah.
That seems awesome.
I look forward to reading it when it's complete.
Is it's 8 issues or something?
I think so, something like that. Yeah.
Gosh, I hope somebody picks that for good.
I hope so too. I wonder who it'll be. Joji might pick it. Yeah. So that was not fun for anyone.
It was fun for me. I get to look at comics.
Yeah, comics are great,
Yeah, they are. And about a third of these I would be interested in reading.
right? I mean, I know you're anti-corporate comics.
Right.
But you're wrong for doing that. But I would say that a good majority of what I've been getting is creator-owned stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I'm actually not even against corporate because like the FF is one of the ones I'm most excited about. I just, and I totally respect superhero comics. I'm just totally burnt out on them. I've just read too many of them.
Yeah.
Like even the
I would,
good ones.
but I would say the majority of these aren't superhero comics.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, most. Of them
Sure, there's 17 Batmans in this stack, but I believe we've already established that Batman is awesome.
He's a cool guy, and more people should know who he is. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, here's all of the comics I got this week.
Oh. That's smaller than a Brian John Mitchell comic.
Okay, it is. I don't have any comic.
I'm sorry.
I actually got a manga from the library and read it this week.
Ooh, what'd you get?
It's called Abandon the Old in Tokyo by Yoshihiro Tatsumi.
Okay.
It's a bunch of short stories that are pretty fucking bleak.
Alright.
And I loved it. It was great.
Never heard of it.
It's the one that Adrian Tomini put together for Drawn and Quarterly.
Okay. Yeah, you told me a little bit about it. Yeah.
Drawn in the 70s and just never really made it over here.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. I apologize to the listener for all of that.
No,
but,
it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun for us, sure.
A portal into your reading habits.
Yeah. You now know everything that I get in a month.
Yeah. That's a sizable amount. I mean, that's... If you divide that by 4, it's not crazy.
Oh, no, yeah, not at all. Yeah. And then I'm getting a little bit less here and there. But then occasionally, they will put out a book that I'm just like, well, I gotta try that.
Right.
Yeah.
They get you.
Yeah, they get me.
Hey, you get a good discount.
I do, yeah.
Are you going to say what you're just going to...
Oh, no, you can go to dcbservice.com and sign up for an account and take a look around, and you can see for yourself what kind of discounts that I get. It's anywhere between 30 to 50% off of every comic.
Golly. That's more than most comic shops get.
Uh-huh.
And you don't have to deal with Magic the Gathering players.
Not at all. I don't have to go into a shop that reeks of ball sweat. I can just stay here in my own ball sweat infected apartment.
Right. Yeah, keep it
because it's my ball sweat and not some horrible Magic player's ball sweat.
Right. You don't want your ball sweat overpowered. It's like if an alpha male gorilla is walking around and he's like, I'm the alpha male, yeah. Like this. And then he goes somewhere where there's a bigger alpha male.
Right.
Just takes him down a peg.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep, because Magic players are alpha males.
Right. Right. Oh. That's awesome.
So what kind of, do you have any Christmas plans? Are you doing anything for the holiday?
The only thing I know I'm doing, is, the only family thing we really do is Christmas Eve we'll trade presents, and then, Christmas Day we usually have, a little meal, but nothing crazy. We don't have uncles or cousins or any of that over. It's usually just me and my mom, my brother, and our Doogie. Yeah. But then, I'll go hang out with Kathleen on Christmas Day as well. So.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any kind of... Well, you might not because you haven't worked in 6 months, but any kind of Christmas present exchange?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I'm going to be kind of a Scrooge this Christmas. I usually like to give Christmas presents, but I think this year it's just going to be my mom and Kathleen and maybe my brother. Because I got no money.
Right. Did you make them something? Could have made.
Should have.
Could have made anybody anything.
Should have.
Could have made me something.
Should have.
I didn't make you fucking shit either.
We gave each other this episode.
We did. Christmas. Yeah. We shared it over a bottle of whiskey and some comics.
Yeah. What's better than that?
Not much.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. I'm doing one piece of artwork for a friend of mine for Christmas, and that's pretty much it. Because it's also pretty large and complicated, so it's taking a lot of time to do. And everyone else can pretty much just go fuck themselves.
Right.
If they want some of my artwork, they can fucking pay me.
Where would they buy it at?
They can go to, well, I guess sometimes they can go to shop.guttertrash.net. Maybe it'll be up, maybe it won't. I don't know anymore.
That is shop with a P?
Shop.guttertrash.net. Sweet. There are links on all of my websites.
Nice.
Seanborn.net, guttertrash.net,
Sweet.
ssp.guttertrash.net, view.guttertrash.net.
Wow.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I didn't put one on your site or on the Savage Fincast. But you should also go just listen to all those podcasts that I just mentioned.
It's free entertainment.
It's free entertainment. And for all that free entertainment, you could go to shop.guttertrash.net and buy a print or a piece of original art or order a commission from either one of us.
Yeah, we both do it.
We both do commissions.
Yeah, we love to do them.
Yeah, and I would say we are reasonable and quality.
Yeah.
If I don't say so myself.
At least reasonable.
At least reasonable. Quality is questionable.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not doing anything for Christmas either.
Nothing.
I would, if I could, I would actually prefer to avoid all sort of interaction on those 2 days.
The eve and the day.
The eve and the day. But I don't think I would be able to get away with that. So I will be going to my parents on at least Christmas Day, where my aunt and uncle from Wisconsin have apparently decided that they're going to show up.
Oh.
And they're driving down south from Wisconsin, and they apparently decided that they were just going to crash at my parents' house on Christmas Day.
Nice.
So that'll be awkward and dull.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, thanks.
The only visitor I know I'm getting is
Doogie.
Well, no. Actually, he might be in Georgia for Christmas,
PMS?
so I might not see him. No, I always get that first thing. I'm regular.
Thong?
Yeah. Oh, I wish. Pat Kane is going to be in town for Christmas.
What?
He said he was going to try to meet for breakfast or lunch sometime.
He didn't ask me.
Well, it'll probably be on Friday. Probably. Oh, is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday.
He might be here tomorrow.
I mean, fuck you, Pat Kane.
If he doesn't come during business hours, we will definitely give you a call.
Alright. I'm busy tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything Saturday.
Are you working tomorrow?
Or Sunday. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, and I'm working Monday.
Right.
But I got Tuesday and Wednesday off, which is the even day.
If he comes here Tuesday, maybe we'll do that.
I got nothing else going on that day.
That'd be cool. Who doesn't like a Pat Kane?
I normally like a Pat Kane.
Yeah.
We know when he wants to send me an email and say, hey, I'm going to be in town or something.
Well,
but whatever. Apparently, I don't mean fucking shit to that guy.
No, I emailed him to ask him if he was going to be in town.
Well, then fuck a Pat Kane. He is the out-of-towner.
He should email us.
He should email us, yeah.
Yeah, well, I emailed about 500 different people, and he was the only one that emailed back and said he was going to be in town.
Alright. What the fuck were you doing?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just emailed Pat Kane. Because I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, I haven't seen him in a while
I
either.
was hoping to stuff his stocking this Christmas.
You wanna...
With my 2 big black balls of coal.
Right. Do you wanna bring Thong along?
Oh, bring Thong along. She can hop down the chimney and with her sleigh bells on, whatever she wants to do.
Whatever it is.
I'll even read her all of your Marvel comics.
Sweet.
As she roasts my chestnuts by her open fire.
Yeah. And by that you mean her flaming vagina.
That's right.
Yeah.
Flaming figuratively because it's roaring with syphilis.
Right. Number 5.
Right. Oh yeah, number 5. Yeah, she don't fool around. She uses cortisone for the first 4. That's how tough she is.
Well, I think with that, we have spread far too much Christmas cheer.
It's true, we do. We're like those bell-ringing vagrants that want money for various charities.
Right. Charities.
Yeah. In quotes.
I want money for my charity.
I should invest in a bell for next week.
Yeah.
Just stand outside
Fuck yeah.
Myers.
I mean, you're jobless and homeless.
Right. I'm needy.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Do it. You got a beard? You're set up.
I got a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a red hoodie?
I'll just murder a hobo and
Oh.
pour his blood all over my white hoodie.
I mean, you were going to anyway.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right. Well, to the listener, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, at some point, you're gonna have to take some culpability for this.
Right.
You choose to listen.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't come into your home.
No, we're not forcing you to listen to this.
No.
We appreciate that you listen.
That's true.
But there's only so much that I can apologize for. Some of it is your fault.
Right. Yeah, we're enablers to
Right.
to your self mutilation.
Exactly.
But we're not the sole
Right.
benefactor.
Right.
What?
Whatever.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, listener. Whatever you believe, whatever you celebrate, whatever you choose not to celebrate, I hope you have a good and safe holiday. And, spread some love to anyone out there.
right.
Just don't be a dickbag.
That's right.
Like us.
At least not on Christmas.
Right.
You can-
Yeah.
Thursday, dick bag day.
Dickbag day. I mean, I think that is actually the official day for being a dickbag.
Right.
It's the day after Christmas.
Yeah. Why not?
Exactly. So yeah, and to you, Jason, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
I appreciate you, for 6 years continuing to do this horribly dumb thing with
I
me.
can't believe that we've done it. So.
It's kind of crazy.
I think on episode 5,000 that I'm going to quit.
Alright. That's, okay, I can accept that. Yeah.
That's months away.
That's months away. I can start auditioning your replacement in time. Yeah. Get him trained on how to use all the equipments and, yeah.
I should get Thong on here.
Oh, me and Thong on a podcast?
Oh,
that'd be great. Yeah. It'd be a little bit like the Stupid Sexy podcast, though.
Right. What? My girlfriend doesn't have syphilis 5.
Just 3.
Just up to 3.
But, I appreciate you agreeing to do this dumb thing 6 years ago, and agreeing to do all my stupid fucking bonus-odes, and coming over on days of the week that you're not supposed to be here.
That's right, I'm not supposed to be here. This is a work day.
Yeah. And I really appreciate your presence in my life.
Aw.
And Merry Christmas to you, man.
Merry Christmas to you. Likewise.
Alright, well, good night.
Go eat a bag of dicks, everybody.
Eat a bag of dicks. One and all.
Thong.